Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at WabekaHS's Carpet Zoolock. This is a list that I saw over on Twitter. Wabeka tweeted it out, mentioned that they were going rogue farming, and I really like the look of this list. I've been trying to find a Magic Carpet list for quite a while, as this card really excites me. The 3 mana 1/6, after you play a 1-cost minion, give it +1 attack and rush, which is incredible. If your opponent's trying to compete on board, then it's very unlikely that they're going to be able to outcompete you with this. I'm also really excited to see Magic Carpet with a lot of the lackeys in Rogue, maybe a lot of the Murlocs in Shaman. But here we're going to be taking a look at it with the selection of creatures available to us in Zoo, of which Wabeka is playing 17 1-drops. 12 of those are minions. I really like the idea of like abusive sergeants and Argent Squires with the carpet, just kind of ways to, more minions to throw at, trade up, which we're going to need to do with this many 1-drops. Other than that, lots of very typical Zoo Warlock cards. We do have a little bit of an egg package here with Scarab Egg. We can crack this with either Grim Rally or Evil Genius, which I really like. Evil Genius is, I think, one of the best Zoo cards that's come out in quite a while. Just throw a friendly minion to add 2 lackeys to your hand, and a lot of those lackeys are quite impactful, and they do only cost 1, so I really like that. We've also got a 1-of Crazed Alchemist in here. This can function in a pinch. We can crack our own egg. We can also flip our carpet into a 6/1 attacker, which is pretty spicy. I think this is good, not committing to any silences or anything like that, making sure that the curve is as low as possible, and I can respect that for sure. The only other interesting things in here, we've got the 1 Sea Giant, which of course we are going to be trying to flood the board quite a bit. But I do want to keep an eye out just in case the Sea Giant is a bit of a brick, or maybe if we can deploy it very easily, we might want to actually play a 2nd Sea Giant, or look at a card like Demon Bolt to play as kind of like a 1-of flexible removal. The other card to consider might be like an Archvillain Refarm to give the deck a bit of a late game, but generally with a deck that's so committed to controlling the board, so committed to 1-drops like this, I think it's oftentimes a lot better for us to just be dedicated to the cause, try and kill our opponents as quick as possible, and not include a backup plan, because doing so usually comes at the cost of how effective you are at the job that you're trying to do, which is kill your opponent. Regardless, we're going to jump into some games. The main thing that we want to do is get some learns about how good Zoolock is, how good Magic Carpet is, regardless of if we get any wins or not. So, without further ado, let's get it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright. I think we can just send everything back here. We really want to hit our more impactful 1-drops. Maybe we should keep the Knife Juggler though. We're so likely to hit a 1-drop, but then again, we really don't want to be playing like Abusive Sergeant on turn 1. I think we'll send it back. Yeah, glad we did.
Why do you call?
Awkward draw, double Grim Rally. Really want to hit a Scarab Egg with 2 Grim Rallies. It's actually a pretty good draw, as we can deploy it and tap next turn. Make sure we're using all our mana.
The light bends to
Yeah, we do probably need Unfortunately, very weak against Consecrate, of course.
what? You think you can take me?
What's happening with these draws? We may be saved though. Still, we've made almost no progress on our opponent's life total. But our ache is cracked. Do they have the other Consecrate? I think that's the question. Let's hope they do.
Job done.
I assume whatever our opponent's trying to do is probably going to be better than what we're trying to do over the next couple of turns. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes they have it, I guess. We have a lot of reach in hand. What was that? Some kind of combo deck?
Reporting for duty.
You trying to do a combination?
From nothing.
The light protects me.
Alright, let's see what they got. This Demon Bolt might actually be good if our opponent's trying to potentially hide behind a big Taunto.
Do you like to play with fire?
Wild Pyromancer. An interesting one to get off of Call to Adventure. Well, I guess we're going to try and go for the Leroy Double Soulfire. Got him!
Let's do this.
They're looking good. Well, they had both Consecrations, so... Although I do like the idea of having Wild Pyromancer as the lowest cost minion in your deck. And I guess Crystal Smith came out as well. To fish off with the Call for Adventure. It's an interesting thought. GG's.
Shall be mine.
Alright, up against a warrior here with WabekaHS Carpet Zoolock. We do have a bit of a mulligan guide. Was able to pull some stats off of HS replays for the deck. Cards that we're looking for in the opener. Voidwalker Scarabeg, Direwolf Alpha, Evil Genius Flame Imp, which we don't have any of, so I think we'll keep this Saronite Taskmaster. We'll send the rest back. The Crazed Alchemist killing the free agent is actually pretty tight as well. Maybe we will keep the Crazed Alchemist. No, let's try and pick up those Knife Jugglers. Try and pick up those higher impact cards. Or these. That's fine. No Eternium Rover. So Evil Genius is a bit awkward. We have it with all of our the 1-drops that we don't want to sacrifice. Slammer.
Prove your worth.
When do we deploy this Solarium? Question is, do we coin this Knife Juggler out, or do we just go for the Saronite Taskmaster? We might have to hold this coin for when we Solarium. Just in order to get the most value out of the cards that we do draw. Definitely have got an unfortunate sequence of cards here.
Put this apple on your head. Stand down! Stand down!
Well, now that we've drawn one of the carpets, don't have too many expensive things left, so this Solarium would be...
Stand down!
Alright, we got our carpet, we've got our lackeys. We can transform our evil genius. Or we can faceless first. Is this a brawl? Big brawl. Hopefully we keep our carpet or our knife juggler. Not today.
Got something to hide?
McGurglug.
Watch over.
I think this is about as much as we want to commit to. Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
Show me!
That bring it on.
Let's hope they don't have like a warpath here. Or the other brawl. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Double time and double pay. Protects me.
Get in there! Fight, maggot!
Alright, let's hope that they don't have another warpath. Or another brawl. We might actually be able to get enough damage in here with these minions that Leroy Soulfire could keep the carpet.
Somebody order a bomb.
Also have to be aware that we're probably going to die real soon. Oh, it has Rush too. Ugh. Yeah, we're not getting there. Pretty tough matchup. I think we could potentially beat that deck if they were relying on one warpath or one brawl. I think as soon as they have the second one, it's yeah, as you can see, it's just so much harder. But we'll play to our opponent.
Who shall be mine?
Alright, up against Mage here. I think this is a fantastic opener. We could send back the Argent Squire to hope to hit a better 1-drop. But I think just having Scarabeg Evil Genius is, and being on the play is a good enough excuse. Ooh, even got the carpet
The
too.
light protects me.
So if we suspect our opponent might be doing some more control-ish type things, we can sandbag, cracking the egg, go for the carpet. Maybe that's just better to do anyway. Carpet, crack the egg, get 2 lackeys, the lackeys can have rush. Yeah, let's go for that.
I fight.
This carpet's just so hard to remove as well, especially for Mage. Polymorph my carpet.
Run! I will hold them off.
Crowd defender, okay. Gonna need some friendly lackeys. Here we go. Transform and spell.
Eyes are open.
Alright. Hacker voice. We're in.
Need a key?
Serve your purpose. Serve your purpose.
Of course. Silence overwhelming.
Toil and trouble!
Let's get this Mecharoo out. What do we tap? No, I'll get the Mecharoo out. Something that survives a
I fight.
big old board clear.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Yeah, kind of want to drop that this turn, hey?
Double time and double pay. No breaks.
I fight.
All right, this is good. I think there's maybe the 1 Sea Giant is the right number.
Put this apple on your head.
Get in there! Fight, maggot!
Prove your worth, cur.
Still got a fair bit of reach in the deck. Got that Leroy. Actually, that's about it. That's all the reach in the deck. We got this.
The light protects me. Prove your worth, cur.
All right. One more tap. Just a light nudge off of the cliff.
Observe and reflect.
Another blizzard would be very bad for us. This could also be very bad. I guess it's a bit all in because they need to find. Yeah, they would need to find taunts. They would, or like even Argent Commander wouldn't get that. But if that was our opponent, then I totally respect it. Perfect example of you know, playing just how kind of resilient a lot of these threats are, and how having cards like Scarabag, like Mecharoo, that just stick around on board is fantastic. Let's take a look at the deck. Honestly, I really like this deck. I think the Carpet is a fantastic choice. I think we've got a lot of little synergies in here that are really good. I really like the full-on commitment to being aggressive. I think a lot of people, they forget that just how valuable it can be having so many 1-drops, being able to, you know, play so many different things on your turn, really granular. I forget, people often forget rather, how powerful that is. And I think we saw that with like Odd Hunter in the previous expansion, that sometimes you just chuck 16 1-drops into a deck and people will die. There's nothing they can do about it. So I really like this. Big shout out to WabekaHS, of course, for the deck. You can definitely check them out over on Twitter. I believe that it is at WabekaHS. Definitely go give them a follow. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are down in the description, including a link over to a Hearthstone deck article that I'll put up. Definitely go check that out. Give me a +1 if you would, and leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. And until next time, though, please stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and go for a ride. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.